We are here to spread the word that affects thousands. In fact, it's called the Maryland 3000. For the month of August, 21 animal shelters in Western Maryland and across the Eastern Shore have completely waived adoption fees.
The goal is to have 3,000 animals adopted across the state this month.
Now, some of those participating shelters are right here on Delmarva. We've got a list on delmarvalife.com. All you have to do is click on what's happening today.
Just stop and try to imagine 3,000 animals all in one place, okay?
Wow.
And then imagine all of them getting adopted. That's a lot of cats and dogs right there.
Yeah. Well, it's a very difficult image to try to come up with. But here on today's Pet Connect, we're not asking you to put that big of a dent in that number.
How about you join us and see if maybe just one of the cuties we feature on today's list would be a good fit for your family. So let's begin today with Gavin. If there was ever a face begging for love, he has got it. Poor Gavin was found tied to a pole outside, and now he's looking for someone to give him the care he so deserves. We're hoping maybe that could be you. Gavin is a young dog who is open to dog meets, and if you're interested, he can be found at the Brandywine Valley SPCA in Georgetown.
This is little Lewis, just a year old. You probably agree with me, he's too young to be without a permanent home. Lewis loves to be cuddled, really enjoys any and all attention coming his way. To say that Lewis is unique is an understatement, but what cannot be denied is that he can be a loving friend. Lewis is at Brandywine Valley SPCA in Georgetown. Our next pet is simple royalty. This Pharaoh hound has massive ears, maybe a little bit too big to hold the princess crown. Anyway, Princess is a high energy, high love, and high ears. She could probably do with a little bit of extra self-control training. Sometimes she thinks her royal status lets her get away with anything. Princess is in a foster home right now, but if you call the Humane Society of Wicomico County, they can set up a meeting.
Coming up next is Ki. Despite her name sounding like something from a martial arts movie, this girl is super chill. She is a Torby, which means she is a mix between a tortoiseshell and a tabby. She's well-tempered and very sweet, and originally came to the shelter with kittens of her own. So now she's looking for her own parents. Ki is over at the Humane Society of Wicomico County. Well, she's not a legend yet. She is real. This is Zelda. This perfect pocket pitty is on an adventure to find her new home. She's been feeling a little overwhelmed by the shelter life, but when it's playtime, her smile shines bright. She wants to learn to be confident, so she could benefit from being around another dog and would probably do best in a home without small kids. Zelda is currently at the Caroline County Humane Society.
Pocket pitty, I've never heard that before. Taking us to great heights, this is Everest. She's got the kind of personality that can move mountains, hoping somebody will be up to the not-so-tall task of just providing her with some scratches and some treats. Just being around her is going to leave you with an elevated mood, and you'll know the feeling is mutual when you hear her purr. Everest is also at the Caroline County Humane Society.